Hello my friends, I am G Hondo, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Aurora Season 2. This is Episode 5. In between Episode 4 and Episode 5, as I mentioned, I did some designs. I ended up with 4 new types. We'll start with the one I consider the most important one, the All Things Jump Gate. And yes, I know that's a terrible name, but whatever. Anyway, as I mentioned, I wanted a ship that could do both grav surveying and jump gate construction. So that is what this ship can do. It's pretty fast. The range isn't that great, but I don't think it really needs to be to just do grav surveying. And obviously, while it's building a gate, it's not using fuel anyway because it's just sitting there. So I think that range, while it's a little bit low, I think it should still be okay. If not, I may need to rip some drives off, slow it down to free up some room, put more fuel on. But I think it should be okay. So there's that. Next is the next asteroid miner. So, compared to the previous asteroid miner, you'll see immediately we have 3 times the asteroid mining capacity. Obviously, it's a bit faster. The range is comparable, so no worries about that. But it also has a small cargo hold. If it finds a comet or asteroid that has all 11 minerals somehow, then it will basically dig up about... Well, it'll take about a year to dig up around 2,500 tons of minerals, and I'm pretty sure that each mineral counts as 2 cargo space. I think. I could have that backwards. But either way, that would mean after 1 year of mining, it could fill up its own hold, haul it back, and if it needs to, go back out and work on it some more. So I think those will be pretty neat. Next, we have the next actual proper cargo ship. So again, comparing it to the previous version, right away, obviously much faster, which is nice. And it has... Oops. The previous one had 1 standard size cargo hold, whereas this one has 3. So it can carry 3 things at a time. Again, much faster. Way better range. Not that I ever really ran into a range problem anyway, but way better range. I probably don't really need this much fuel, but meh, is okay. And because it had more cargo space, I did give it an extra cargo handler just to slightly speed up the actual pick up and drop off portions. But that part will still be a bit slower than the previous, but overall, the fact it can carry 3 things at a time and get them there in, a fifth the time, I think it'll be worth it. And where's the other one? There it goes. The updated gas pump. So again, I'll compare it to the previous one. So immediately you notice it's nearly twice as fast, so a lot less waiting while it drifts around. Oops. Previous one had 10 sorium harvesters. This one has 30, so it will grind through. It'll create fuel 3 times faster. And it has a little bit more capacity. Wasn't too focused on that. I made it a little bit bigger, but it wasn't really critical. The main thing I wanted was that it digs it out faster and brings it back to me faster. Those were the primary goals. So, with all that said, why don't we start by going to our happy shipyard here. Because it's currently tooled for a commercial scanner, apparently the cargo ship and the gas pump are close enough. I didn't worry so much about trying to get them to line up. Sometimes I do, but it's such a hassle, I couldn't be bothered. So some of them happen to work out well together, some of them don't. Not fighting with it. So anyway, I'm going to build a gas pump and a cargo ship, so I'll start with the gas pump. And that should take, well, it's not going to take very long at all, actually. That's good. What I'll do then, I'll float it out to join up. Actually, I may not even bother. I might just bring the current ones back and scrap them. Because once this one's done, I won't need them. This one does the job of 3 of the previous ones, so I'll probably just get rid of it. But anyway, for now, we'll start building. And the current ones, should I even bother with them? No, they barely... I'll just leave them there for now. They're fine. They're not hurting anything. In the meantime, this geological only scout is finishing up here in this Gliese system with just a few more to go, and then I'll send it somewhere else. And there you go. That's where we are. This sector it's found is actually not that bad. A nice gas giant. Not a huge amount of thorium. It's not bad. It's not huge. But full accessibility, which is very nice. That makes it a lot faster to actually harvest, because the accessibility does still affect thorium harvesters. Again, good accessibility. Not great quantity, but not too bad. And the rest are just a couple comets. Nothing humongous, so it's okay. Anyway, we'll scan the last couple of things here, just in case. And see how we do. Nothing there, that's disappointing. Anyway. That's okay. Maybe we'll do better over here at Gliese 10. Nope. Oh well. It's okay. Let's first check its fuel situation before we decide if it's going back out. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think I will send it back, though, just to refuel anyway. And then let's go to the after that, we'll go to the next unexplored jump point. Excellent. We can do that in 5 days. I was thinking about holding off on the grav scanner until I researched either the better grav scanners or better jump gate builder, but the research I'm on now is several years, so that's why I didn't bother. Is this seriously another... Oh, Tea Garden Starry. I remember that one from last season too. It's pretty terrible. But there you go. Absolutely nothing here. See, this is exactly the type of system that I just won't even bother building gates to. Like, there's literally no point. Well, I guess it actually has a little bit this time. Well, that's good. But generally speaking, there's not much point. I mean, eventually, when I'm running out of places to go, I might come to a place like this, do all the scanning, and see if it then continues. But in terms of, you know, coming to this sector and thinking, oh wow, this is really great, it's not really great. It's kind of crap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not so good. Okay, well that tells me that's another good reason to be getting out of here. Let's see if it can actually escape. So if we take off that for the moment, and let's just try to get out of here and see if it will make it. It depends how fast they are. I'm going to say they're faster than me. That's not good. That's really not good. That is in fact a great deal of not good. Okie dokie. Now, is this the same group as I found the other place, or is this another group? Nope, it's the same people. I've just now found them in 2 different places, but it's the same jerks. I hate them, they hate me. We're never going to like each other. The fact that they keep shooting at me is probably a good reason for that. Are you actually getting away? That would be really nice if you were able to get away. But I'm not liking your chances. You've already lost a lot of stuff, including a lot of your drives. That's really not good. That's really not good. Specifically losing your drives, of course, means your top speed drops. Hi, kitty. What's up, devil? Which in turn makes it harder to get away. Go figure. They're not doing a lot of damage per shot, but there's a lot of shots happening, and like I say, I can't really get away, so The speed has dropped significantly. My only real hope now is that this is just a missile ship and it's out of missiles. That's my only hope. But I don't like its chances. Why are you screaming, buddy? What's up? Nope, it went ahead and shot at me again anyway. It still has missiles. And they took it down. You jerks. Okay. So be it. Alright, so we don't like T-Garden Star anymore either. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Soon, and at some point, I really shouldn't say soon. At some point I will research actual weapons and defenses and what have you, and we're going to talk about these 2 ships of mine you've blown up, people. Yes. You will not enjoy that conversation. No. It will be a bit of a one-sided conversation. Okay, gas pump is there. So let us go ahead and get that rolling. That's not the right one, that's the old ones. That's the new one. Alright, so we will send you to... which one was it that had a good source of... Was it... I can't remember now. Was it Gliese 1? That had the easy access... Yes, Gliese 1, that's where we will send you. Assuming I remember how you got there through Tau Ceti. Okay. To Gliese 1, and we'll set your most important part, which is your default order, which is mine. And now we're going to send the old ones back and get rid of them because they're crap anyway, and I want the resources back. So we will say no default and no current orders. Sol, yes, Earth, move to, in anticipation of being scrapped. In the meantime, we can build another ship. Like a new commercial scanner, since they just helpfully blew mine up. Jerks. Can also build a cargo ship while we're at it, but I think I'll build the scanner first, because I don't really need a cargo ship yet. Obviously I will later, but I don't need it immediately. So let's get the replacement scanner on the go. I see an immediate problem in that apparently I had no fuel whatsoever at Earth. No, I did not. Okay. How far then did you actually get? Or better question, did you get? No, you're still there. Okay. Then you instead will simply wait calmly at Earth. Earth does not have any gas for you right now, but it will soon. Right. Just as soon as those old gas pumps return, and I can scrap them and get the fuel back. Great start so far. Anyway. Anyway, so we won't worry about that for right now. I just got a message from my wife. I need to check something for her real quick, so let me do that while we're waiting on these to come back. And they are back. Awesome. Oh, I can't actually scrap them while this is building, but I can just strip them of fuel and then scrap them later. That'll do. That will do. Why is caps lock on? Anyway, 17960. And you have the same. Done. Okay. That's as close as we need to get with that. So now the picket should have a lot easier time refueling. In fact, that should take only a little moment of time. There you go, you have some fuel. That'll do. Tau Ceti to Gliese 1 with your default order. Prime, yeah. Okay, glorious. Off you go, sir. Fantastic. Not entirely sure how I can check this for her, but I will certainly try to. Did I tell you to go to the wrong place? What are you complaining about? Or did I not build a gate there? Okay, never mind. Did Tau Ceti have Sorium itself? It does. That's fine. Just stay in Tau Ceti, then don't worry about it. As long as you're digging out some capacity of fuel, I don't really care. So skip that point and just do your... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do your mining. That will do. Okay, so far so good. I really don't know how to check this. I guess I'll try that. I don't really know what I'm doing. Hopefully I can get her an answer. Oh, the joys of half-written instructions. Anyway, moving on. See what I can do. Okay, I think that's all she needs, actually. And if I am correct in that assumption, then I may have just figured out how to answer her in one shot. Sorry, folks, if it's waiting on me. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing two things at once, as I'm sure you have figured out long, long ago. Anyway, that was fusion, which means... Well, I could go research the actual drive, but I think first I'd like to get even better fuel consumption. So let's do that. Excellent. Hopefully that sorts her out. Hopefully. Anyway, there's our new scanner replacement, which means, though, it will not have any fuel. So we do have to wait for the picket here to... wow, it's definitely grinding through this real easy. Cool. Alright, I'm actually going to haul it back a bit early and take a couple mil off of it. Even though it's not quite done yet, it is awfully close. Okay, you're faster, but you're still really, really slow. Okay. Fair enough. Keep saying that it ran out of fuel. I haven't actually asked it to do anything. So, how about you just stop complaining? How's that for an answer? Good stuff? Sure. Actually, cargo ship here, you are at Earth as well, are you not? Which means I could scoop 1 unit of fuel and thus shut you up. There's the tiniest atomic drop of fuel. It's meaningless, but it will shut you up. Oh, I did not notice, but we have inactive labs, and that worries me because it's not done. That means our awesome power propulsion researcher has retired. That's very sad. Okay, you didn't get very far, so I think I'm going to skip that one for now, and instead work on a construction production using our next best researcher. And, there's a few things here I would like. I think we're going to start, though, with fuel production so that that gas pump is even faster. That will do. Yes, I know you have only a tiny, tiny, tiny fraction of fuel. I am very aware of that. I, in fact, gave you that tiny, 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 tiny bit of fuel. You're welcome. Anyway. Where, oh where, oh where. Oh where, oh where. Oh where, oh where is my... You're sitting there and I didn't notice. Awesome. Okay, I'm getting very bad at this. Here, have 8.5 million fuels, leaving you with plenty to get back to Tau Ceti and go back to doing what you do. Now that means that this guy here can properly refuel and thus leave me alone. Thank you. And you can do that in no time. There. Okay. Anyway. Where to next? I guess jump point 4. Let's go. Probably zoom out a bit. TZ... What does that say? Ariitis or something? If you ever get a choice, don't go blind. I'm sure you... I didn't really actually ever get a choice, but... if you do get a choice, choose not to, because it's horrible. Anyway. Let's see what we have here. Not much so far, although I also do not see any sign of thermal contacts, so this is good. Which ideally means you won't get blown up this time. That would be good. That would be very good. Okay, so what have you found? A little tiny bit. A bit tough to dig out, but that's the kind of quantity I'm talking about. That's a lot of sorium. I say the accessibility is a little bit low, but oh wow, that's not bad either. Again, really tough to dig out though. But this is the kind of place though I could send the gas pump here over and over and over and over and over again. So cool. Okay. Should still have a couple last ones that you're doing. Okay, now you're totally done. Awesome. Okay. You're still fine for fuel, so we can send you back, and through the last gate that we don't know about, through Tow City. Off you go. It's done all that scanning. This thing still hasn't even made it out to the gas giant yet. Wow. Anyway. It's fine. Alright. Epsilon Eridani. I see lots of stuff to scan, though. That's a good sign. That is a good sign in my mind. Having said that, we haven't found a whole heck of a lot yet, but okay. I guess there's a big difference between lots of stuff to scan and actually finding something. I said that. Did you actually even scan any of these? What are you doing? What are you doing? Or do I not have the display on properly? I normally have a... It'll have a circle if it's been scanned. Did I somehow shut that off? Well, I know the easy way of fixing that. Let's have a look at the very slow to load system map for Epsilon Eridani, and it'll tell me if it's been scanned or not. Weird. Alright, Epsilon Eridani. Oh, was scanned, okay. And truly found basically, well, nothing. All these places, all these asteroids, all these moons, and there's 30 moons there. Couple in each of those. Nothing. Not even some sorium on a gas giant. Wow. That's highly disappointing. Well, guess there's not much we can do about that. You're still okay for fuel, but I think I am actually going to send you to just top up from there. I think that would be a nice thing to do. Why did I click 1 hour? I should be on 1 day. Yeah, having a tough day here, folks. Apparently paying attention, not working so well. Anyway. Alright, here it comes here. To scoop up some of that luscious fuel. There we go. Now let's see if there's anywhere else I can go that I have not yet been. Okay, so there's nothing there that I know of yet, because I haven't done the grav scans everywhere yet. That had an enemy in it. That one has not had the scans done in it yet. And neither is that one. Alright, well, let's go back to Sol then. And to Alpha Centauri. Yeah, I may not be able to do too much until I actually do get that that other ship done. Alright, we'll just send you back to Earth for now. And let's go find out what's happening there. Did I not click on... I'm quite sure I clearly remember myself clicking on... Apparently I didn't. Okay. Apparently I'm losing my mind. Okay, we're just gonna retool for all things jump gate. Okay. Wow. Sorry for the multi-year delay here, folks, but apparently I'm an idiot. Wow. I have completely lost my wick. Oh, right, the scout needs to be told not to worry about scanning right now. That's fine. Okay, retooling is done. Something I thought I did ages ago, but fine. Let's now go ahead and build one. Okay? And you think that will be done in just over a year. That's fine. That's fine. Do that. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. The brain wobbles, apparently. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, ship group. Detach. You're all fueled up, ready to go. Now, let's decide where you're going. So, from the Sol system... Okay, so we have Proxima Centauri, which has enemies. We're skipping that. Alpha Centauri, which is done. Okay. Back to Sol. We have Tau Ceti, which I think is also done. Yes. And we have Le Mans 16, which is... Oh, actually that was somewhere I could have sent the scout. Well, good. Let's do that then. Let us do that. Post-haste, as it were. You, sir, go through Le Mans and through that. Yes, please. If I were more clever, I would have the all things jump gate scanning some other sector right now and not just wasting time, but I'm having a lot of trouble concentrating, apparently, so we're just going to do one thing at a time, even if it means we're doing things slower. And that would be great. Okay, this is a Louis 10, apparently. And I'm not seeing a whole heck of a lot of anything here, but let us see if there is any geo to be done. In the meantime, there you are. You can go to Le Mans and build a gate here. Actually, before I build that gate, let's at least see what... I guess I have to build a gate to even get there. I should have put a jump engine on this thing, too. That's a serious design flaw. Oh well, that's okay. It's fine. Is there anything for... Oh, there is some asteroids. Okay. Scan away then, sir. Scan away. It's probably not a whole heck of a lot, but... See, still, if there's a good pile of asteroids, which there apparently isn't, I guess that could still be okay. Alright. So be it. Yeah, this is a much faster builder, but it still takes 6 months, so... do I have anywhere else for that scout to go? Done all of Alpha Centauri directly. Barnard Star... Was that somewhere that had... I'm getting mixed up again. No, Barnard Star did not. So that's where we're headed next. Okay. I'm sorry if this is brutal to watch, but I really am having trouble concentrating, so... It's a tough day today. Alright. First, though, we'll go to Tau Ceti for a quick refuel. And then to Barnard Star, and through one of these gates. Awesome. Do so now. Well, let's be realistic. Even on a good day, I have trouble concentrating on more than one thing at once, but on a foggy day like today, apparently, not even. Lalande, or something not far from that. Okay, so there's a few things that we can scan. Let us do that. You are set to geo already. Glorious. Minerals, and go. No sign of a thermal contact yet, so I think we could be okay here. I'm seeing lots and lots of stuff, though, which is very good. It's almost done, but I saw lots of stuff over here. Okay, so... Not bad. This is okay. Moons are a little bit weak, and then the asteroids for sure will be... Yeah, they'll all be pretty minor, but still, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You're fine for fuel, so why don't you go back through Barnard's and try the other one. Seems good to me. Alright. And 70 Ophiuchi. Okay. Well, let's get scanning. Already an asteroid found. Good. So far, so good. And a moon. Okay, so we got some stuff going here. And unless they're hiding here, no sign of thermal. So we probably won't get blown up. Anyway. That's cool too. Okay, lots of asteroids have stuff. This is good. Lots of moons have stuff as well. Okay, so this, assuming the quantities are any good, this could be a pretty good place to be. And in the meantime, my research is done. Sweet. So let us work on construction production. And again, there's plenty of things I can see here that I want. I think I'm going to start with... Oh, there's so many things I want here. Okay, let's start with mining production. That will obviously speed up Venus. It'll speed up the asteroid mining fleet. Speaking of fleets, I'm not actively doing anything here, so I could be scrapping some of the old gas pumps to get, it's not a huge amount, but we'll get some of the materials back. I'm not going to be using them. They're obsolete. If I can't use something that's the best I can build, I don't see a lot of point in using it. Even if it is a total waste. Call me silly if you will, but that is the thing. Alright, you have completed your jump gate here at wherever you are. Le Mans 16. So we're going to jump into Le 10 something or other. Le 10 that. And you will now do your first of hopefully many grav scans. Excellent. Off you go. While you're doing that, you are finishing up the last couple of these. That's fine. But yeah, there's lots of stuff here. Not quite in the quantities I was hoping for, although that's actually pretty good. Maybe, I guess it was just that one that wasn't so good. Oh yeah, this will be fine. Yep, I can see me wanting to mine this place heavily. Again, I don't know that I would actually bother colonizing, but definitely mining, for sure. You look like you would like to go back and refuel at your good friend, Mr. George Pickett. After which, let's have you go through Le Mans, and let's have you come to here, because I'm assuming, and maybe this assumption is bad, but I'm assuming we will find something here. That's my plan, anyway. Ask and ye shall receive, apparently. As soon as we popped in, we found something. Excellent. I'm not looking at the right one, but you got the theory anyway. Yep, that guy right there. Excellent. Alright, so you are now ready to keep it going. Yeah, having the two working in tandem like this, I think this will work out really well. It's a little tricky for me to keep track of who's who and what's what and what have you, but wise something or other. That is a weird little mess you've got here. But anyway, so be it. Start scanning. It's got Lagrange points anyway, and that means Super Jovians. Having said that, I don't see a whole heck of a lot happening here. I guess, I mean, I could certainly will mine it, but I don't think I'm overall keen on it. There's not much happening here. Are you completely done? Oh no, you still got some asteroids to do. Keep going. Now you're probably completely done. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, well then pop back there, and we'll keep an eye on that, see if any more gates will magically appear. Okay, you're going to annoy me until I shut you off. I understand. Okay. Okay, that scrap of the first gas pump is done. Now let's go ahead and scrap the other one. Again, we don't get all that much back for it, but we might as well have it. I see no reason not to have it. Well, despite my massive oopsies earlier in the episode, I guess overall we're still not doing too bad here. That other scrapping is done. Do I have anything else I need to scrap while I'm in a scrapping point? I don't think so. I guess I could scrap the old gate builder, because I've got a new one going now, so I guess I can scrap it. Might as well. It's not helping us. What I am going to do, though, is get rid of the old gas pump design. I like keeping this list really short. So I get rid of ships that are, or like designs that I'm never going to use again. It's not strictly necessary, but I just like to keep it tidy. It's probably related to me not being able to remember where stuff is and what stuff's doing and what have you. Anyway. Well, it certainly looks like this was a fairly disappointing sector. Okie dokie. So be it. Alright, so you will need to build yourself a gate in order to get back. And then I think by then you're going to want fuel badly, so let's send you back to Earth to refuel. And in the meantime, you have nothing else to do here, so you may as well pop back through. And let's see if there's anywhere else that needs revealing. I don't know that there is right now, but let's take a quick look through our list here. I think we may be still just waiting. Shouldn't have looked at that anyway. Yeah, I think our scout is... Shouldn't have looked at that either. Our scout is in a holding pattern for now, I think. Okay, that's fine. So we can just go back to Earth. That'll do. No big deal. Okay, yeah, you just hang out there for now. You'll be fine there. Okay, gate builder is done. So we can also get rid of that design. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Okay. Is there anything else that needs scrapping? There's no need to scrap the cargo ship since I haven't built a replacement yet. Although I guess I could. I mean, I am eventually going to be doing this, so... do I have... Was that right? I thought it was on 3. Oh no, it is on 2. Okay. That's fine. So yes, we can go ahead and build the... Or simply scrap the old cargo ship, because we do not need that anytime soon. And once that's done, we can build the better one. Again, we're not in any significant hurry for it, so it doesn't really matter what order we do it in. Okay, scrapping is done. The main reason to do the scrapping first, though, is some of the components, if they're used in the new ship, they will automatically be added to the new ship, and thus reduces the amount of time for building. Like this will say April 101, but I think it'll actually be less than that. Or maybe that already counts the new time, I'm not sure. Either way. Either way, it makes it quicker to build, so it can only be a good thing. Unless you desperately need the ship first, always scrap first. If you're actually going to scrap, the other option is just, either refit or just keep the things, but either way. Why are you complaining? Are you still on? You're still on that. Okay. But you got back to Earth, you got all fueled up. So let's decide where you're going next. From Sol. We send you through, let's say, Alpha Centauri. Maybe to, what, Ross 154? Did I do that one? Nope, I already did that one. Okay. From Alpha Centauri, let's say Gliese 674. Ah, there's one I have not done. There's no Rex here, so it's not necessarily a bad place, I just didn't see a point to it. Beautiful. So Gliese 674 through Alpha Centauri. Centauri, yes. Please, thank you. To Gliese. And when you get there... Actually, did I build gates all the way to there? I should check that first. I may have to build gates as I go. Ah, I have to build gate as I go. Well done, me. Right, when you get to here, build a gate, then go through it. Okay. Then build your gate for your way back home, and then do your grav surveying. Okay. That way if I run low on fuel or something, I can zip back without having to wait. Awesome. Okay. So you will be in Gliese 674 eventually, but it'll take them a while to get to there. So I should actually probably do 30 days, not 5 days. Okay. Alright, well, we're doing okay. Like I say, despite my brain not working all that well, we are doing okay still. My new cargo ship is done. Again, I don't have any screaming immediate need for it, but it's always good to have it. I apparently am really low on fuel at Earth again. Where is this? You're only about a third done. It's not so good. Alright, well, just keep at it then. I guess I just won't be building any more ships or flying that well, the cargo ship has nothing to do anyway, so it's okay. Just means that by the time this grav/build gate builder is coming back, I'll want to make sure I can get it some fuel. Okay. Why did we stop there? So you can complain that you don't have a lot of fuel. Uh-huh. I'm very aware of that. Okay, if you're going to keep complaining, you're going to get on my nerves. So... I need, then, is another ship that's here. Well, first I can get rid of that group that's gone. My old scanner. Why are you still here? Why haven't I scrapped you for your fuel? Why haven't I just scrapped you outright? Okay. These are good questions. We should be asking these types of questions. Because there's no sense whatsoever in having this thing anymore. And once that is done, that will give us a bit more fuel, hopefully enough to cross over the point where it stops complaining. That would be nice. Anyway. Oh, we're here and we're starting to scout. That's very good. Okay, scrapping is done. So, you, sir, who keep complaining bitterly, oops, have some more fuel, and ideally, leave me alone about it. That might still not be enough. That's still not enough. Okay. Alright, then, in that case, take every last drop that's there and see if that's enough. I was going to try and leave a little bit behind, but apparently not so much. That's fine. You couldn't complete it, but did you have enough? No, not enough to shut you up. Okay. 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 Was nowhere near ready to bring this thing back yet, but clearly you have decided that I am. So let's do that. Let's do exactly that. I have to assume that by now that the George Pickett has arrived. It has. Excellent. You can spare 5 mil. Thank you so much for that. Now, where can you go that's got better access to Sorium? Because you were at Tau Ceti, which has... well, it's actually not that bad access. I don't know, it just seemed like it was digging it out very slowly. I'm not sure why that is, but it just seemed like it. What about at Alpha Centauri? Is there anything there? Oh, there was tons there, but the accessibility is even worse. Okay, stick to Tau Ceti for now, then. Off you go. Now, Sir whining about fuel. If you would be so kind as to not whine about fuel anymore, that would be just delightful. Oh, thank you so much. Anyway. Ah, silliness. Alright, where was I doing that scanning? I've already forgotten. Which is not particularly great. Okay, here. Okay. Now will you smoothly do this? Beautiful. Okay, well, we are bumping up to time control anyway, so I guess this is a good place as any to put a cut in for this episode. I'm going to just go ahead and run the clock to let this thing finish the scouting here. Hopefully, just like that, finding a spot to send our proper scout. I won't actually send that scout through until I'm recording again, so I'll just let this thing finish scanning whatever, however many more there may be. The other thing I might do is any system that's got... You know, I think I'm going to, off camera, I'll just go through and do all of the waypoint scanning, but I won't actually open up any new sectors, so I don't want you guys to miss that. But just this, you know, this part here, scanning, that's pretty boring, so I'll do that off camera. So when next you see me, the clock obviously will be much further ahead, but we'll have a whole pile more, potentially a whole pile, hopefully a good large number, of places to jump into. So at this point, folks, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today, and until next time, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.